Hey, what's up guys, Nils here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're gonna be talking a little bit about small things that we can do to make our team better, and this video, while it may be a little bit more advanced or maybe it seem like more advanced, it's something that literally everybody that has been playing the game for a couple of weeks can do, and it's something that intermediate players should start doing as early as possible. More so because you're actually intermediate and you're actually not using limit break. So basically what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you how to get the most out of your farm teams, and that would be by limit breaking your lucky team, your draconic team and your solid gold team. So as I said, if you're an intermediate player, the chances are that you are not limit breaking shiny secrets or shiny divines. So your limit breaker might be empty at this point as we're talking, so this is something that you can do because it's empty anyway, and it's really gonna come a long way for you. Now let's jump real quick to Icy Waste here, and you will see here in the limit break my Lucky 3 unit has been done with its limit breaking. And the reason why I'm starting with Lucky 3 is because I think that will bring you the most value, and that is the first thing that you should go after, just getting those double luck units, because once you get like double Lucky 3 units, that is literally +1 luck per unit equipped, which is kind of absurd if you're asking me. So this guy is done. We're gonna go ahead and try to get a second Lucky 3 passive. I also have a whole bunch of shards which were a kind donation from Tryhard. Actually, he gave me like 700 shards or something, which is a pretty big donation. So before we do that, let's actually go ahead and make a second limit broken Lucky 3 unit and put it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and teleport over to Destiny because this is another one of the Lucky 3s that I have. And let me just go ahead and remove mythicals from auto sell. The max open, got one, so we kind of have to wait a little bit to do it again. And once we have both of them, we're just gonna go ahead and shiny them and throw them in, and then we're gonna do the rolls. Now, the reason why I tell to do Lucky 3s, as I said earlier, is because especially after the luck rework that the Direb has done on the previous update, or was it this update? Yeah, it was this update actually, not the previous one. The luck system is kind of weird. Like, the lower your luck is, it has become worse than what it previously was, but the higher your luck is, it's actually a lot better than before. So I really want to try to rush yourself onto those very, very high luck amounts, combining those luck units with the event and the boosts. So that would be probably allow you to reach luck of like 22, 23. And I don't know what's going on. We've been pretty unlucky here. And anyway, after you're done with the kind of the limit break lucky thing, I would suggest going for Draconic and then Solid Gold. I don't think Solid Gold is that big of a deal. I would definitely say Luck and Draconic are better. And basically the idea is that you're gonna be trying to stack up shards from previous maps that are like of no use to anybody. So you see here like Destiny. Now the one that we just got out was Time Travel, so it was a little bit more advanced, but that was due to the fact that I had a lot of shards from that map. That's why I did it. But I'm pretty sure if you go out on the trading channel and you start giving out to people, like for example 1 divine fruit for 30, 40 low wall shards, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna find those deals all over the place. I don't see why somebody would not take this deal, especially like if it's shards that you are not gonna use anyway. You might as well like get 1 divine fruit out of them. So you will definitely find trades, and that's what you should be doing. Just go ahead and trade for them and get those trades out of the way. And once you have a lot of shards, try to get a Lucky 3, roll for it. Now, unfortunately, you can only roll Lucky 3s, so you kind of have to roll it twice, if that makes sense, as opposed to hatching a Draconic on a Mythical or hatching a Solid Gold on a Mythical and then instantly just limit breaking and having to get the second one only. So it might be a little bit more time consuming, if that's the appropriate word, I don't know. But regardless, that's what you have to do. Gotta do what you gotta do to become better at the game, right? And yeah, like Lucky 3 will have a tremendous impact on your team and your opening. So there we go. We're gonna be limit breaking that secondary Gilded Knight, and it's finally time for everybody's favorite activity, rerolls. So here's the play here. We have 1.38k revenge shards, which is a pretty good amount, if you're asking me. Definitely a good amount. And where's the machine? Okay, there we go. Now I think mythicals require 7 shards per roll. Not sure. I never actually limit broken a mythical before in my life. Okay, there we go. So 7. So sit tight because we are gonna have a lot of rolls on this one. Let me just turn on my auto clicker because I am way too lazy to click this thing. And let's begin with the rolls, guys. And there we go, first mythical passive right here. Unfortunately, not the one that we want, so you better give me the one that I want because that is not gonna cut it. Would actually be very funny if we roll the solid gold here, back to back. Alright guys, beautiful. We actually got Lucky 3 relatively fast. We got 2 blessings prior, but now we got it, and it is like the best part about getting those double Lucky 3 units is that you can actually combine them with Time Lords. Now, my goal ultimately, which you should not expect anytime soon, is to actually make double Time Lord units, but that's gonna take probably forever because first of all, we have to actually roll Time Lord on a mythical unit, which costs 2 shards by itself. And then after the limit break, it's gonna cost 7 shards. So you can kind of tell that that's gonna be a very, very long process. But yeah, for now, the goal is to get those double Lucky 3 units. Now, this is the first one, so that is very nice to see. I think we're just gonna go for like 2 or 3 more of those, not more, because as I said, we really do want to combine them with the Time Lords. But yeah, like, equipping one unit and having +1 luck is very, very big for your team. And now, as I said, this is something that you can do even if you're not like the super like late game player. And you saw like 7 shards per roll is not that bad, right? And Lucky 3 is also not the rarest passive in the game, I guess, per se. Get the fruit here. Okay, there we go. Now, look at this, guys. So current value of Lucky 3 is 0.27% if you have the Game Pass. If not, it's gonna be like 0.13. So This is a little bit rare, but not extremely rare, I guess, per se. Like, you can definitely get it. It's definitely within reach. So I would highly suggest that you guys go ahead and do that. Like, just go ahead and get those like old world maps that nobody cares about, the shards from these maps, and just try to go out for these passives. Like, it's really gonna help you. It's gonna benefit you so much. Like, I don't even know what to say. So it's a must-have at this point. And especially like if your limit break, your machine is just like sitting empty, if you don't have like secrets to limit break, if you don't have divines to limit break, it's honestly a shame to just not do that, because it doesn't cost you anything, right? You're AFK and you're AFK regardless, like opening stars, farming again, whatever the hell you're doing, or like in the time chamber for leveling up your units. So you might as well just like start working on this side project to just get your team like stronger. And yeah, as I said, Lag 3 has extreme value on those limit break units, and then Draconic obviously will also help a lot, but it's not that big of a deal, but definitely does help a lot. And Solid Gold, I don't think you should bother like for a really long time until you have like literally everything limit broken. You shouldn't bother with Solid Golds. It's really not that big of a deal. I know that there is a lot of people watching this video that don't really have that much yen, but still, like, it's not that big of a deal, because you don't always Solid Gold, right? Like, you use your Solid Gold on very, very specific and very rare occasions, like when you reach a very high room, and like for like 1, 2, maybe 3 bosses. So you understand that the value is not that huge anyway. But regardless, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. As always, make sure to click the like and subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Take care.